Hello, my name is James Saskis, and in this video tutorial we're going to learn the basics of Google Fusion Tables. First, we're going to learn how to transform an Excel file into a CSV, open Fusion Tables, import into Fusion Tables, use filters, and manipulate the cards. So the first thing, it's going to be assumed that you've already found your data and you've downloaded it. It's in an Excel file. Well, Fusion Tables needs it to be a CSV. I picked a smaller data set here just because I found that using something that's a little bit easier to manipulate as far as the data gives students a better understanding how to manipulate stuff in Fusion Tables. So the first thing we're going to do is go to File, Save As, and then we're going to change it to a CSV, comma delimited. This is found in the Save As type box. So we click that, and I'm sorry, my computer's gonna ding. I'm gonna change this to health data, and click Save. Sorry about that ding. Hit yes. Alright, so now we're ready to upload our data to Fusion Tables. So I go to Google Drive. In Google Drive, I'm going to go to Create, and I'm going to select Fusion Tables. The file I want is on my computer, so I'm going to choose from the file, and I'm going to choose the health data file. And upload it to the computer. And we get a preview here. And we click Next, and it's our health data. And we're going to allow it to export. This is tagged to see for people on the World Wide Web to see. We're not going to put any criteria in there right now, and because it's only a practice. I'm just going to hit Finish. And our health data comes in. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is change the column name, because this is saying column 10. I really don't like that. So I'm going to click this down arrow here on the top of the column, hit change. I'm going to put in states. And click save. And there we go. This makes it a little less confusing for students. Alright, so now we're going to talk about filters. Alright, filters are right up here, and say we just wanted to find out the instance of heart attacks in states. So we're going to click that, filters, and click heart. So now our values are from 89.9 to 312.6. So we're just going to type that in. And click find. Okay, so we find that Alaska has the lowest incident rate, and we want to find out the highest, so I'm just going to resort that. I'm going to find out that West Virginia has the highest incidence of heart attack. Okay, so now let's say we wanted to compare it to cancer in other states. So again, we're going to select filters, cancer, tells us their values, 3 to 258.6. Click find. And West Virginia is the highest, and we can sort the other way. And Utah has a lower rate of cancer. Alright, so now we have this data, and it's still not, makes it harder to analyze with all this other columns and values here. So we're going to filter one more thing. We're going to filter it by state first. Maybe we're just looking for particular states. And so Connecticut versus, we said West Virginia has the highest, and we can compare the two. And if we wanted to add other states, we could. So now, again, like I was saying before, we have all this other data here, so let's take a look at that, how we can remove that. And that's relatively easy. we're going to go to Tools here and select Columns. And it gives us all our choices. So we don't want total, we don't want stroke, we don't want the rest of them, so we just unclick them. And here we go. We just have, the states that we wanted to compare. And like I said, we can add more when we go if we want to keep looking at the criteria, which we'll analyze how to make charts in a future tutorial. And the last thing in this video is the cards. So again, we're just doing heart and cancer, so this is a lot of information that we really don't need on the card, so we can filter that by going up here and changing the card layout. And again, relatively simple. Just unclick all the choices you don't want, and your cards are changed. And we'll see the importance of cards in the next tutorial on mapping.